Slavery is connected to why you don't sleep, or why you do, depending on who's watching. Hey, cool kids, this is 28 Days of Lo-Fi Black History, where we talk about tough topics in Black history while keeping our last nerve intact. Welcome to day 13. Now, there was no day 12 because I didn't feel well. I'm good now because I slept. I think so often about how little enslaved people got to sleep. I need 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep to be a functioning human being. And when I don't get that, I can feel my immune system dropping. I'm physically ill. Slavery was a system of cruelty, and part of that cruelty was denying rest. Enslaved people were lucky to get 6 hours of sleep each night on a cold ground with an old flour or potato sack as a blanket. During peak seasons of cotton, sugar, tobacco, or corn, they got 4 hours. And after all that work for free, they still had their own cooking, mending, and child rearing to do. So cut those 4 hours down to 3. In his autobiography, Frederick Douglass wrote that wanting time to sleep was more common than wanting a bed. Very many of their sleeping hours are consumed in preparing for the field for the coming day, he wrote. When this is done, old and young, male and female, married and single, drop down side by side on one common bed. And oversleeping meant harsh punishment. Remember Samuel Cartwright from Day 9, the doctor who claimed Black people had a mental illness that caused laziness? Formerly enslaved Walter Hawkins wrote that slaves were whipped more for oversleeping than for being drunk. Sleep deprivation was built into slavery, and those effects didn't disappear. Lack of sleep is linked to depression, heart disease, anxiety, and even shorter lifespans. One study tracked about 15 years of data that showed that Black people have a shorter sleep duration than any other racial group. Some call it the racial sleep gap. That gap has history rooted in the enslavement and intentional sleep deprivation of our people. So when I'm tired, I go lay down. Take a deep breath. Rest is not laziness. Do not listen to them dead racist white men. I am so exhausted. Support this project so I can sleep sometimes too. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.